Are you looking for an athletic scholarship? You're in the right place. This is the Recruit Me Athletic Scholarship Podcast, the longest-running podcast on recruiting and athletic scholarships. We're here to help your family navigate the recruiting road all the way to an athletic scholarship. He's a recruiting expert and a dad of 2 college athletes. He has a wealth of experience to share. Here's Recruit Me CEO, Brent Hanks.
Welcome to episode 375 of the Athletic Scholarship Podcast. The Athletic Scholarship Podcast is part of the Recruit Me education business. My name is Brent Hanks, and I am the owner and CEO of Recruit Me. Recruit Me's goal is to provide you, whether you are a potential student athlete or the parent of a potential student athlete, with as many free and inexpensive recruiting resources as possible. You can find the Athletic Scholarship Podcast on your favorite podcast app, and a new episode hits every Tuesday. The Athletic Scholarship Podcast is the world's longest-running recruiting education podcast. Other resources that Recruit Me provides are the free Recruiting Power Pack, which is available on the recruit-me.com website. You get a download with the first steps to an athletic scholarship, an audio file about how to use videos, and a free player profile template. Just sign up on the recruit-me.com homepage. Also, you can sign up for the free Recruit Me monthly newsletter that gives you monthly recruiting tips, advice, and links to last month's The Athletic Scholarship Podcast episodes. The Recruit Me 3.0 Athletic Scholarship System gives you a 200-plus page manual and workbook to take you step-by-step through your personalized recruiting journey. You can get the Recruit Me 3.0 system for only $39. You will get the 7 steps to an athletic scholarship and much, much more. Step 1, select the right schools to contact. Step 2, write a great introductory email. Step 3, create your one-page player profile. Step 4, build your own recruiting questionnaire. Step 5, track your communications. Step 6, send one-page updates. And Step 7, make your school choice wisely. Go to recruit-me.com to get your recruiting plan today. Last week's The Athletic Scholarship Podcast episode 374, was part 1 of a 2-part series that covers the 25 common mistakes when choosing a college. I got this article online on the collegebasics.com website. Part 1 had the first 12 common mistakes as listed on the website. Today I'll hit on number 13 through 25 from the collegebasics.com website. The goal is to see what is listed as common mistakes that a student athlete that is not playing a sport in college might make, and how the potential college student athlete can relate. As I said in last week's episode, these common mistakes, when used as the lone reason to choose a college, can be a real mistake. But if you make a decision by doing research and considering 8, 10, or 15 of these reasons to pick a college, then you will have a higher chance to find that right fit college. Let's get into part 2 of the common mistakes as given by collegebasics.com. Common mistake number 13. Applying to colleges that you don't really like, but you apply because you think it will make your parents proud or impress your friends. As stated in the article, finding the right college will make you happier, and more likely you will be successful than if you go somewhere just to impress other people. Getting mesmerized by an athletic program is easy to do. Make sure you are not being influenced by just saying that you are being recruited by a D1 program. Common mistake number 14. Choosing a college based on whether the student body is attractive. This one cracked me up a bit, but going to a coastal, big city, or party campus is sometimes a consideration of a potential student athlete. Don't base your college choice solely on this draw. Common mistake number 15. Believing that the harder a college is to get into, the better it must be. Here is what the online article states. The quality of a college and selectivity are not related to each other. Many high-quality colleges are not that difficult to be admitted to, while some colleges have a very low admission rate may be a terrible choice for you. You need to be concerned about admission rates to make sure that you will have options when the time to choose a college comes around. But the best college for you may be the one that has open admissions. You don't know until you check out the college. A little side note, Parker used baseball to help him to consider and get into a hard-to-get-into Northwestern University. Sometimes your sport can open a door to a college that you might not have considered. Common mistake number 16, assuming that all colleges are the same. I will throw in that academics, the social scene, and the athletic experience will be unique at each college and for each student athlete. Common mistake number 17, relying on rankings in news magazines. Rankings have different criteria that may or may not meet your needs. only use the rankings to help you find and research colleges, especially in your academic interests. Common mistake number 18, applying only to prestigious colleges. The collegebasics.com article says, just because a school has a reputation of being prestigious doesn't mean that you are going to like it. What if a school doesn't offer the major that you want? What if it doesn't offer the extracurricular activities in which you want to be involved in? You need to consider aspects that are important to you when choosing a school, instead of worrying about whether or not it is a high-status school. Common mistake number 19, relying on someone else's opinion. If someone you trust gives you an opinion on a college, you should go ahead and investigate that college. But remember, this is only one person's opinion, no matter how much you trust that person. Your job is to put together all the information you gather about various colleges, along with all the opinions you receive, and form your own opinion on what the best college might be for you. Reach out to current players or ex-players that are at colleges on your list. Gather information from people, but don't just rely on their experience. Common mistake number 20, being too shy to ask questions. A college education is one of the most expensive things that you will buy in your lifetime, and you are choosing a place where you are going to live for 4 years of your life. Now is not a time to be shy. Ask lots of questions to a lot of different people. Most current students and faculty members of colleges will be happy to talk to you about their college. If they aren't, that tells you something about the culture of that college. If you have trouble asking strangers to talk about their college, send emails or participate in online chats. Most people in admissions will be happy to answer your questions or get in touch with someone who can answer your questions. You can even ask questions during your college interview. That's what the article from collegebasics.com said. I'm adding, coaches want you to ask questions and show interest in their school. Have questions ready for admissions and for coaches. Common mistake number 21, relying on a college's advertising. Colleges put their best foot forward in the view of books and other information that they send prospective students. Most northern colleges don't have pictures of snowstorms in their literature. Similarly, southern colleges don't show pictures of plants that have died from the heat and drought. You don't have to be cynical, but remember that no college is perfect. Your job is to find out the actual strengths and weaknesses of each college to see where your best fit is. RecruitMe thinks visiting college campuses can really give you a good feel. Also, understand the seasons. Parker had to endure cold wind in the Chicago area for his college career. Getting to class on a 10-degree, windy morning is no fun, but that was part of his consideration of going to Northwestern. Common mistake number 22, misjudging your ability to get admitted to a particular college. The article states, all colleges are generally looking for the same thing, students with strong academic backgrounds with interesting lives outside of school. However, just because your math teacher considers you a prodigy doesn't mean that you are going to be admitted to every college you wish to attend. Among the most selective colleges in the country, many regularly reject students with perfect GPAs and perfect test scores. The more selective the colleges you are considering, the more you need to be aware of the competition to gain admission to such colleges. Go ahead and apply to highly selective colleges, but keep for consideration a less suggestive college in case you aren't admitted to that other college. You have to be realistic and consider your academics and your sports level in combination to find the right fit college. Common mistake number 23, ignoring the resources you have available to help. As the article says, every student has a variety of resources available to help them find the right fit college. Like RecruitMe stresses, research is one of the main keys to getting recruited, and the internet is a helpful resource. But getting onto the internet without a plan can be a waste of a lot of time and create anxiety. Grab the RecruitMe 3.0 Athletic Scholarship System to guide you step by step through your recruiting process. Check out the link in the show notes or go to recruit-me.com. As the article on the collegebasics.com website wrote about, other resources like books on the subject, your high school counselors, teachers, and I would include coaches. Current college students that you know, their parents, and your parents, family members, or other adults who have attended college. The article says not to forget about the colleges themselves as a resource to answer questions and give tours. Past episodes of the Athletic Scholarship Podcast cover questions to ask, like episodes 293 and 330. Also, there are episodes 241 and 242. There are episodes about official and unofficial visits, episodes 225, 226, and 271. And then there are many past episodes under the Recruiting Research column of the Athletic Scholarship Podcast page, which you can find on the recruit-me.com website. Common mistake number 24, not adequately investigating your college choices. Again, Recruit Me is about definitely researching colleges. This list of 25 common mistakes points to many reasons students make a bad choice, and most are not doing research on the college or on what you, the student athlete, wants. Here is what the collegebasics.com website article has to say about number 24. If you have made it this far without making any mistakes listed, don't make the mistake of not fully checking out your college choices. Students will sometimes find a college that seems perfect and realize too late that it doesn't offer the major they are interested in. Or they may find out that the perfect college has a culture dominated by the Greek system, and the student may not be a joiner or a party person. The best way to avoid problems like these is to do your research, particularly on those colleges in which you have an interest. What is the best way to investigate a college? Go for a visit, stay overnight in the dorms, eat the food, talk to the students. Oftentimes, such visits will confirm all the best you thought about the college or dash any interest of attending. Either way, it is better to find out before you set foot on campus as a new freshman if this isn't the place for you. Common mistake number 25, deciding that there is only one right college. This is the last of the 25 common mistakes in the commonbasics.com article. I see many potential student athletes fall into this category. Sometimes only one school is given a look, or more often only one level of play is considered. Many times potential student athletes only have eyes for the NCAA Division I level. Here's what the writers of the article says. Up until now, we have been talking about finding the right college, but the reality is that there are many right colleges for most students. If you have found a college that feels right for you, ask them who their main competitors are for students. Chances are, in that group of competitors, you will find other colleges that feel right for your interests. You may even find a college that feels even more right, but you have to have an open mind in the search for the right colleges for you. Don't close off options by limiting yourself to only one right college. As the author notes, there are probably more than one, if not many, right fit college choices, but you may not know about them if you have not expanded your search. I like the suggestion the article gives that you should investigate colleges similar to the one that you are considering. Recruit Me suggests that you look at your picks. So as a sports participant, Recruit Me suggests that you look at your picks game schedule. And each team on the schedule has a hot link for the competitor on the schedule. Other teams in the conference and even non-conference teams can help you build your school list to research. The Athletic Scholarship Podcast and Recruit Me has many past episodes on building your school list and how to do it. Go to recruit-me.com and check out episodes 228, 235, 236, 243, 253, 258, 284, 322, 323, and 345. All these are on building your school list. Neither one of my sons focused on one school or one level of play. Sutton, my younger son, is now a sophomore at Columbia College, an NAI level school in Columbia, Missouri. Sutton had no ambition of playing NCAA Division I. Well, maybe some ambition, but he had a reality of his level of play. After a COVID-canceled high school sophomore season, then an almost full summer season of travel ball, then a full season of high school his junior year, in which he mainly played on the JV team, Sutton and I didn't really know if he wanted to play in college. But after an above-average, if not exceptional summer season between his junior and senior year, Sutton proved to himself that he could play at some level. I took videos highlighting his hitting and his base running all through his career. Early in Sutton's summer season, he started sending his introductory packet to his college list. Sutton's list consisted of NCAA Division II and Division III schools and NAIA schools. He got to visit 3 of the colleges and got 3 offers to play and chose the NAIA level. The size of the school, the team, the quality of the program, the coaches, and the academics were all reason he chose Columbia College. The cost, the distance from home, the closeness of other family and his girlfriend, and other reasons all came into the decision. Another reason Sutton decided to play college baseball was seeing Parker play in college. Parker caught a break as he entered his junior year of high school as he got invited to an official visit to a very good NCAA Division II baseball program. It was 13 hours away from home, and it made him realize that he could play about anywhere in a Division II level, and probably maybe even a mid-level NCAA Division I. Parker's list of schools had NCAA Division III, Division II, and Division I teams and schools on it. And because Parker made a list, set parameters, and then continued to research and expanded his list, he ended up sending his introductory packet and videos to Northwestern University. Luckily, we as a family realized we needed to build a parameters list, a school list, and an introductory email and videos to send to colleges. We didn't wait for colleges to find the boys. We were proactive. Recruit Me and the Athletic Scholarship Podcast, like collegebasics.com, want you to take charge of your college choice and recruitment. Thank you to collegebasics.com for the article, 25 Common Mistakes in Choosing a College. Check out their website for more free advice. I am not affiliated with them, but do promote free, helpful resources. I hope you take this episode and episode 374's information and let it help you in your recruitment. Everyone's journey is different, but there are basics to each journey. Go to recruit-me.com to get started with your free recruiting power pack and continue to listen every Tuesday to each episode of the Athletic Scholarship Podcast. Contact me, Brent, at recruit-me.com if you have any questions about recruiting and college, or if you have any subjects that you would like me to cover. Thank you for listening to the Athletic Scholarship Podcast, and be sure to share and like it on your favorite podcast app. Join me next week for another 15 minutes that will change your athletic scholarship future.